What is going on, everyone? I'm Shadell. Welcome back to Rap Talk. And today I want to talk about SZA. Now, SZA, man. SZA for the longest, I've been loving as an R&B artist. And I kind of want to talk about this. So, news came out in a recent, I believe, clip or audio clip I heard, where SZA, essentially, a lot of these songs that we've heard over the last couple of years that she's been working on this album, SOS, essentially, she's saying that her team blocked it. And we're getting a deluxe album. Not sure what the time frame of that going to be. Maybe in the next 6 months, get a deluxe of SOS. Because I know we're getting a song with Lizzo, and there's a couple other songs that have been kind of leaked or hinted to in the past that, me and I'm sure a lot of other people were really like, hey, we're looking forward to this. Album comes out, the song is not even there. And she is saying that her team is the cause behind, some of these songs not being put on the album. A lot of her team is like, no, we like this song, or Punch is like, no, we like this song to go on. And this further talks about, and further kind of, puts it in like a fan's mind, especially mine, where you're hearing constant issues with SZA not being happy with how Punch and everyone at TDE is kind of like managing her. And she's been voicing this for years at this point. And it's like, I get it. TDE has a certain structure, they have a certain way they roll things out and all that. But I'm starting to feel like, Sir, SZA, a lot of these people, Isaiah, I feel like they're kind of not being managed. I feel like they could be a lot bigger than where they are. Schoolboy Q's kind of been quiet. I know he dropped, was it Soccer Dad, something like that earlier in the year. And it's just like, I don't know what it is. And we just got recently a dope album from Ab-Soul, Herbert, which I'm freaking loving. But it really just seems like TDE has stuff happening on the back end that we're not too familiar with. We're just like, hey, when music drops with these people, we love it, cool. And there's some rumblings, of course, where people aren't really digging this album. And I gotta say, in the beginning, I was one of those people. I'm like, oh yeah, Control was great, love the album, been sitting with this for the last, 5 years? Been loving it. And then we get SOS, and the sound is just different. It's not a bad album. I'm really enjoying it, but it's something that you kind of have to like sit with. It's like when you, if you guys are fans of 50, of course I'm rocking my G-Unit, BD. Essentially, 50 dropped, Get What You Die Trying, great. Then you had The Massacre, great. And then we got Curtis. And then we're like, the last two albums were great, Fifth, but then he dropped Curtis, and this has a different sound. Now, in this day and age, now I go to Curtis and I'm like, I dig it. It just had a different sound. He was working with different producers, less relying on Dre and trying out other people. And Curtis isn't a bad album. It was just a shock to us. And it's kind of similar how we had Control from SZA, great album. I would say majority of those songs I like. Like that album probably has like more songs that I like and then less that I would skip because it's just a straight play it and let it just run. And now when you have SOS and you're recent memory is like, shoot, Control was great. You're looking for more of that additional, like, Control sound. She drops SOS, and it's a different sound. Now, what I'm looking forward to, what I hope happens, is that we get, maybe like 5 to 8 more songs on this deluxe version of SOS, and it kind of throws a vibe in it. Now, I know she's going on tour. I would love to go to tour, but she doesn't come to Connecticut, so I'd have to go to New York and Massachusetts to see her. I'm not sure how much I feel like doing that, but I would hope maybe within like the next month or two that she goes and drops the deluxe version of SOS and lets us listen to what she pretty much intended, the music that she wanted to come out on this album. Because it's kind of wild that you're sitting here dropping a project because you have a label commitment and kind of like a low-key commitment to your fans to drop this music. Of course, you want to get paid and make money doing your art, but it's really like stressful and annoying that you're sitting here dropping music that you don't feel like it got your approval. Yeah, it got your team's approval, got Punch's approval, got the rest of TDE's approval, but you're not sitting here rocking with this album as much as everyone else seems to be like, hey, I really like this song, I like that song. So just my 2 cents, where it's like, I see why SZA is not happy where she's at, because it seems like a lot of her team, Punch, everyone there, is pretty much steering the ship in their own way and not really caring what SZA has to say with these constant frustrations. That's just my 2 cents as I'm listening to the audio, getting her information and pretty much what she's been saying for these last couple of years to just the fans, if you've been following SZA for this, long scope of time where we haven't gotten a new body of work up until now. With that being said, I would love to know everyone else's thoughts. How are you feeling about SOS now that it's been a little bit since we've been sitting here soaking it in? I know when I first heard it, it took me for like a shock where I'm like, hold on, yeah, chill. I know you want to jump on it and be like, you're not a fan. But after sitting with this for a little bit, you're like, all right, I get it. I get the direction she's going. I'm digging the music. Yeah, I'd love to know everyone's thoughts and opinions. Feel free, drop them all down below in the comment section. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. And yeah, peace out.